Hello, welcome to Rome Total War, Egypt Part 3. This is my Egypt campaign. Sexy battles, Jim here. Okay, this is going to be a continuation of mostly condensed turns. My goal is to try to break 100,000 gold pieces before turn 15. Well, as quickly as possible, so I have a reserve of money. This is a little barbarian town I intend to take. We're marching up the coastline here toward Carthage. We've already been there once with a boat earlier, so we had a quick look. And over here we're taking a look at our main base here. We're losing some money in Memphis there. I need to figure out why. But overall we're doing quite well. And we're going to continue to siphon cavalry and other troops up here toward this other Seleucid town. And yeah, here's some more guys we're going to put over here. And we're going to continue to consolidate. We're not going to build a very big army like usual. I don't need a million troops. Yeah. At any rate, yeah, we're going to go ahead and build a small blockading force up here in these mountains of medium and small troops, some beat-up cavalry, beat-up horse archers, and some heavy cavalry units. It'll be enough to hold the pass. At least to delay anybody coming through. But I don't see anybody coming through here. I've already bought off virtually every army that I can find that's of any significance. Okay, over here we see some Greeks over here, but it's just one troop, so I'm not going to worry too much about them. It's only when they start to gain in numbers they start to get my attention. We're going to shift around just a little bit down here. We know there's a big town over here, right there. Right there, yes. And it's the another Seleucid town, big one. Got some decent troops in it too. I believe there's some chariots in there, so I'm not really gonna. I thought about rolling some troops over here into this neck of the woods. I'm really not strong enough over here yet for that. The best I can do is blockade over here and finish off my enemies to the east, some barbarian towns, and some more Seleucid stuff over there, and then I'll turn this in this direction later. And here's what we're after over here. Okay, we have a spy over here and a diplomat. You can see this troop's too small to worry about. Then, by buying off their armies, I've noted that in my last couple campaigns that the enemy is reduced to sending out little penny packet troops of 2 and 3 and 4 at a time, and they're easily intercepted, either bought off or destroyed. Okay, here's another barbarian town here to the south, and we're starting to collect some troops together to go over there and raid the place, take it over. Just a small amount of just basic stuff. These broken up archers here, some peasant troops, things like that. Whatever I can scrape together. That I won't have to. I don't want to build a bunch of guys here. Just a few peasants here and there to try to keep the towns in order. And as you can see here, we're going to continue to funnel troops over here toward that one barbarian town. Not too many. And up north here, we're going to reinforce this little group. And down here we still have that diplomat. He's going to hang out where he is, waiting for any barbarian armies. We see some Parthians have showed up. And the Greeks want trade rights. I'll grant them trade rights. No problem. Okay. We have trade rights with Greece and with Pontus and with Partha. The Greek cities, rather. Okay, here's the end of turn report. You can see I'm doing pretty fair in money. We'll take a look at what's happening here in the world and our recruitment report. Rather basic. And our normal building routine. Aha, new family member. And we have to build a governor's palace or whatever the heck that is. And maybe even a temple. Okay, you can see over here, the end of turn report looks pretty good. And we'll look at the next turn report, see what it says for our finances. They look pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. And we're going to disembark these cavalry units over here. I do believe they're heavy chariots. Okay, and we're going to continue to move these guys east toward that main cavalry unit up here. Take a move north. We'll end up over here. And we'll lay siege to this town here, excuse me. We're not going to add anything here because we can't, because these are all pure cavalry units. So I'm going to have to send in a peasant unit over there to occupy the place. Okay, you can see I'm just building a little blockading force over here on these hills, mountains. So I'm not really in much shape to go rushing in two directions right now. Okay, you can see just some basic stuff here. I'm going to put together this little troop here and send them off toward that one town all the way off to the east there. It's just a quick synopsis of what I'm up to, how I'm maneuvering my troops. I don't want to go into too much detail here and bore you guys to death with all sorts of troop movements and things like that. I just wanted to kind of point out here what I'm doing here. I'm kind of moving one troop over here, a set of troops over here to take over this barbarian town. And we're still having a little trouble in Memphis with money, but I'll figure that out later. Like I said earlier, we'll figure that out. It's no real big deal here. I may not be building the right kind of stuff, or maybe I don't have enough garrison troops. And we'll take a fast look. Yeah. Okay, you can see what the settlement results are, well, what's in place, how we're conducting our business here. Okay. Again, I'm just taking a quick overview. We look over here now. We have another rebel town here that's kind of lightly garrisoned, and we're going to go ahead and move these cavalry units over to here. That's the heavy chariots. I want some heavy chariots and the light cavalry into one group. I'm starting to build light cavalry in this town now too. But I don't want to build too much stuff. I don't like an overwhelming army. Costs too much. And like I said, if I need a bunch of troops, I can always buy them. Okay, you can see basically what we're up here. What we're up to here. It's all. I'm going to move my capital up to Salamis for a more central area. How does Thermistocles put it? Divine Salamis. Okay, well you can see what we're doing. It's pretty basic. We're starting to collect these guys together over here. Gonna move this diplomat up here. We're gonna have another end of turn report in a moment. Okay, here's the end of turn report coming up. Okay, we're doing very well on money, like I had hoped. And here's our recruitment report. Okay, I was worried here that these guys were starting to build stuff on their own, but I guess not. Yeah, okay, we're good. Thinking about building an armory eventually too, for some more advanced troops. Right now it's just basic stuff wherever I can build crop rotations and roads and things like that. Keep the empire happy, keep the people fed. Okay, you can see we're doing pretty good on our next turn report here. We don't build too much stuff in this turn. On this turn. And here we are. There's a decent sized little rebel army right there. What I'll probably do if I eventually, when I eventually make it over here, if it's still relatively the same, as I'll buy off that army. Now look at these guys, they're starting to put together a fair little amount of troops here. This is the reason I didn't want to move to the west here, because these guys may come out of there, and I don't have a significant army over here, just a blockading force. I have to deal with what's over here to the east first. So I'm going to concentrate over there to the east and defend in the west. And this is the little group of guys to put together here to go ahead and attack that one barbarian town. And you can see I'm going to land one more troop of heavy cavalry over here. I think I'll only put together 5 or 10 heavy chariot units. Okay, there's that Seleucid town. Yeah, we already know it's there. And take another look. These guys, they can defend pretty well up there, believe it or not. There's not that many troops, but they'll be way up in the mountains, so if the enemy comes to get me, they'll burn themselves out trying. Okay, we can see there's not very many. Look at this over here. There's nobody in that Parthian town. I wish I had a troop over here, anybody. Huh. I wonder if that's a real report, if there is anybody in there or not. Okay, we're going to go ahead and auto fight this because we have good odds. And it's a clear victory. We didn't lose that many guys. And we'll terminate all the rebels. Okay, you can see what we're up to here. We're making more money, doing very well. And we'll take a look at the end of return report. That looks really nice. Nothing like what I was pulling down in my last campaign with Partha, but pretty good. Okay, we're starting to amass our troops over here. We'll run this place over, then we'll head off and run over the other Seleucid town off to the east, and we'll turn and come back and move back in this direction over here. Once we polish off this place, we're going to choke these guys out too. I'm not going to go ahead and try to roll in there until they want to fight, and by that time they should be pretty burned out. Okay, I don't think I can hit here now. We'll wait and see. Yeah, I wanted to build a battering ram with that peasant troop, but he's just a little. I think he used all of his movement points up, so we cannot do that yet. Next turn. An enemy diplomat. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my turn here, the turn. Please rate and comment. I'd like to know what you guys think of how I'm playing. And I'd like to thank all my Total War friends out there. You guys know who you are. Biscuits, Whoopsburg 707, The Last Roman, the rest of you guys. You're all great fellows. Good fun to watch your videos. Keep making them. I really appreciate your work. You guys have a good day and a good week, and thanks for watching.